Yo, what's going on, zombie enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. And for today, I got you the long-awaited update on the Ghost Zombie deck. And as you might observe, I got a new camera angle. This time the camera is mounted on a tripod, so I don't know. Let me know if you like this new camera angle. It's quite a bit more close, so you might see the cards better. Before getting into this video, I'm gonna make a guest appearance on Rogue Tier's channel later this week with another version of this deck. This one is, let's say, a bit of bullying. It's quite a bullying build, as you are gonna about to see. So let's get into it. Starting off, I'm playing the 3 Wyvern. It's a given. This card is the best normal summon zombies have now. You need to find that Ghost Fusion. Also, it pairs up really well with other cards since level 4. And some people forget, in the end, if it's banished, in the end phase you can send a tuner. And that tuner can be Glow Bloom, so you get Doom King access in the end phase. So you don't need to waste a meal on the Bloom. So you can extend and do more synchro plays. 2 Mizuki. You don't need 3. 2, it's good enough for the combo. If you need 3, there is Omega in the extra. 1 Doom King. Signed by the very special individual that this build was inspired from. So if you feel like it's bullying too much, blame it on him. Playing 1 Genshin the Spirit Owl for the combo. 1 Gozuki to act as an extra normal summon, because Gozuki and Assault Synchron is still full combo, and Gozuki and Mizuki for that matter. So just playing this level 4, so we can guarantee access to the level 6 Immortal Dragon to start off the plays. Banshee can it's like more of a extender, but it can be a worst case scenario starter with the level 4. 1 Sleeper. Sleeper is really good if you don't draw the Wyvern. You instead use the mill on Sleeper to get the Ghost Fusion. 1 Unizombie. I know this is quite weird. Unizombie used to be the best zombie card out there. Arguably, I mean, him and Banshee, they and Banshee, I should say. But right now it's a one-off because they use it throughout the combo. It's also a 3-star, which is gonna come into play later. And just 1 Bloom. Like I said, we only need 1 because we are guaranteed to send the Bloom in the end phase from Wyvern for Wyvern. And that would be it for like the core zombie part. If you don't count Ash, that is. I'm playing 3 Ash. Not only it's an amazing hand trap, it's also at level 3, so her and other card I'm gonna show later can make Immortal. Worst case scenario, if you need to normal dash. She's a tuner, so her and Doom King, for example, can make Punisher. Also, she's a zombie, so if your zombie world gets blown up or whatever, if you have Doom King on board, you can wait for dash, don't ash something instantly, and go ash your opponent at 1 point and then trigger Doom King to banish something from their field. And now that's for sure it for the zombies, because next up is the Assault Synchrons. Amazing card. I couldn't wait for this card to come out already. Not only pay life points for the Ghost Fusion to be live, it's also a level 2. So that comes into play quite a lot with the synergy it provides and everything. Also, Assault. Also, what was the name? The Assault. No, He was the synchron guy, level 8. I forgot the name of it. Let me. Yeah, Axel. Yeah, that was the name. Axel. Can just bring it back from the grave with level 2 tuner and go into your level 10s. But mainly because of that really powerful pay life points to summon. So it's basically guaranteed 3 off. But that's not enough. Because you need to play more cost paying cards. Hence why I'm running Punk Engine with 2 Foxatune. I don't think you need 3. 3 is quite bricky, 2 is good. Because if you draw 1, your Zamin can still be live to Beta Nash or Imperm or Veiler. Speaking of Zamin, I'm running 2 Zamin. You only need 2. You don't want 3 because you don't want to see it in your hand all the time. Most of the time, worst case scenario, you special it from the Foxy tune. It's also a level 3 tuner, so you get access to Immortal Dragon. But most of the time, you want it, so you can special summon her from Italy. And just the one. The Earth Note for the combo. Next up, the card I've been keep talking about is the Tracker. Not only is an extra Italy target, it's a level 3 known tuner that can special summon itself if you have a level 3, aka Zamin, the Sleeper, and Unizombie. Sleeper isn't a tuner, but you can still make plays. It's gonna special summon itself and guarantee you access to Immortal. So even if you draw it is not good, it's good. Even if you don't special summon totally, but most of the time we're gonna search the Tracker through our Punk combo. And now the spice of this deck, the one Azul Christia. I know. I'm gonna do some test hands. Next video is gonna be test hands, and I'm gonna show you the combos and lines to get into your board and Christia lock your opponent. It's really funny, and they won me a few games. And then, this is the bullying part I was talking about. Next up to the spells, we got the 3 Italy to complement our Punk Engine. Self-explanatory, free special summon, why wouldn't you play it? Then we got the 3 tuning, so we can search our Assault more easy to guarantee a way to pay life points. This deck has so many ways to pay life points, because in my previous deck I was quite annoyed because sometimes I wouldn't have a way to pay life points when I was going first. I wouldn't draw into a way, so I pump up the Assault Synchron and the Punk package to guarantee more ways, because you easily get into Ghost Fusion. So the thing you wanna find and go out of your way to get is a way to pay life points. Hence why the 3 tuning with 3 Assault. Next up is just 3 Super Pori. You're playing the best Super Poli target there is in the game, in the form of Draco Necro, Zombie World on the field, Super Poli, any 2 monsters your opponent has. Also, it's a discard 1. It may come in handy if you draw Mizuki or Banshee or Doom King and you want to put them in the grave. Also, going second, you have the Ash now, and now you got the Super Polish too for going second, so you don't just cry when going second. And going first, we got the Christia Lock. Next up, just 2 Zombie World. We're only playing 1 Banshee, so we need 2 Zombie World in case we draw the 1. Banshee should be live and not a dead card. Also, if 1 Zombie World gets dealt with, you still have follow up with the other Zombie World, because there are ways to recover Banshee from the banish. Next, more going second and first, cards in form of triple tactics. People love to ash this deck. They love to ash your Ghost Fusion and whatnot. So you get triple tactics to deal with. You can either choose depending on if you know what your opponent is playing or whatnot. Look at their hand. You may, if you got follow up, like more card, like you baited an ash, you look for their hand for another hand trap, so you can guarantee to combo off, or you can snipe one of their starters, so they aren't guaranteed to combo off, or you draw two depending what you want. But mainly, and when going second, I did use the effect to steal one quite often. Then the one Ghost Fusion, you don't need more, it's searchable. Not gonna lie, a few times he got milled. He got milled from even the tuning. The tuning mills the top card of your deck after it activates. And a few times Ghost Fusion was sent, which is just pure unlucky. But you shouldn't play 2 because 2 can get bricky and you want to search it. Oh. So yeah, I don't really see the need to play 2. You shouldn't play 2. You only need the 1. And yeah, next up, just 1 Foolish Burial. Self-explanatory, your entire deck wants to be in the grave, so why not play Foolish Burial? And call by. Because of the amount of times I lost to Shifter and an Ash or even a Veiler, only if I had Call by to save me. It's mainly for the Shifter. I know it's only a one-off, but it's better than nothing. When you draw it, at least you can't get shifted. And yeah, that's it for the main deck. It's 41 cards in the main. So I'm gonna move to the extra deck. In the extra, I'm playing 1 Sucker for the draw power, 1 Advocate Saver for the battling power. We're going second, amazing card. You summon Sucker when going first, you summon Advocate Saver when going second. They complement each other really well. And that's it for the links, only 2 links. Next one for the XZs. Playing 1 Zombie Vampire, you need it. Because this is what your punk package is gonna end off most of the time in meals for. Just make sure to search your zombie fusion before you activate the vampire, to make sure you don't mill the zombie fusion. 1 Beatrice. Beatrice is an essential part of this combo, as you might have seen in my test sends in my previous video. And yeah, only 2 AZs as well, because this deck is mainly based on synchro summoning. And for the synchros, I've got 1 Punisher to close the games. It's so easy to get into Punisher with the punks and whatnot. 1 Burrow on the floor. It's so easy to get into 10, so might as well get a negate and a pop. And for the Crystal Lock, I got the Zombie Dragon Lord. The main combo is that you get Zombie World on the field and Christia in your grave and discard on the field. And during your opponent's turn, you can revive any zombie from your grave. So you revive the Christia and lock them out of special summoning. Just make sure to special summon your Doom King first, because you are also locked from special summoning. But that should be way more than game, because you're gonna have Zombie Dragon Lord with Christia and Doom King, and you can just do the beats. Doom King can control with the banish and the negate, and Christia it locks from special summoning. So you're doing really well. And sometimes you might even get a Baron, plus the red eyes. The 1 Axel, like I said, is quite the must-have, so you can easily get into your 10s. This just means if you can get into an 8, you can also get into a 10. Omega, for the recursion from the banished pile and sniping 1 from opponent's hand. Felgrand, for banishing 1 and imperm like effect. It's also a really good card. And now for our punk combo, we got the 1 Gem Dragon Drive. Is the card is the level 8 you go for your punk combo. It pays more life points, and that's really good for this deck. We want to pay a bit of life points, not all of it, but we want to pay quite a lot at first, so we can have easy Punisher, a bunch of Punisher attack points and whatnot. And yeah, also it searches the tracker, which becomes a guaranteed extender basically, because it's so easy. You play so many punk cards, so easy to get into them. 1 immortal for the combo, it's essential. And that's it for the synchros. For the fusions, 1 Nether Soul for the super poly, 1 Garura. You need it for the combo. Is the card you fusion summon from the Ghost Fusion. Also draws you a card, which is really nice. You may get to draw the Ash or Triple Tactics or Super Poly. And 1 Dragon of the Swamp. You need to pay it or instead of it, you can play 2 Garuras if you want to, because 1 Garura is guaranteed to just go for the combo. So you only left with the Mud Dragon and the Nether Soul for your super poly targets. So yeah, I was thinking Garura is quite expensive right now, so I'm not really gonna buy a second, because why not? Why would I only have 1? So Mud Dragon should suffice. But considering 2 Garuras, you can play 2 Garuras. And that's it for the extra. So let's move on to the side. I keep saying this, but I need to. The side, it's more like you should prepare your side more based on your local environment, but I'm gonna give you some tips. Got the 3 Gamma Seal for those guys that really love to put towers on the board. Pearly and U.R.A with your black wings. I will always Gamma Seal your full armor. Next up, playing 3 droplets. If you go face up against combo decks, droplet is good. And droplet and super poly are basically guaranteed to break any board. Next up, we got Twin Twisters for the back row matchup. If you cannot afford droplets, feel free to play Harpy's Feather Duster. Harpy's Feather Duster is really good, but I don't have enough room in the side for it. So play a Duster for 1, a Pank for the other, and whatever you want, like a Rogeki or something for the 3rd droplet. Next, I'm on 3 evenly matched. Amazing card going second. Some decks don't put spell and trap negates, and that's where evenly matched signs, and you get to banish. Or even to back your decks. I don't know if it's just me. Please let me know if you guys side in evenly match for back decks. Personally, I do, and I found some quite good success with it. And for the last 3 cards in the side, playing 3 D-Barrier. You need to play D-Barrier. D-Barrier is just busted. If you draw it going first into some matchups, that's an auto win for you basically. So just play the D-Barrier. And that would be it for the side deck, for the deck profile, guys. And I will be seeing you all in the Robin's deck profile featuring me is gonna come before I do my test sends. So I'll see you guys on his channel, and then I will be seeing you guys back on here for the test ends with this deck profile, so I can show you how to crystal lock your opponent basically. And yeah, that's it for me, and our Casus signing out.